Hello everyone. So today I would like to talk about very important thing that can help you in your career growth, and it really helps in the long term success, right? In any field, you're doing the business, you're working in the corporate, you're doing any sort of things, working with people, right? So this is very important, and I would like to talk about that. You know, the relationship is more important than just the hard work, especially in your corporate settings or if you're going to do any sort of business, right? And let me throw some of the examples from my own experience. When I started my career and I was with less experience, I was growing. I always believed that hard work alone will take me to everything that I wanted to achieve, and this was true to to some extent, right? This was I was not wrong, right? I did a lot of hard work, I was focused, and I achieved what I wanted to achieve, right? So I wanted to complete some sort of certifications, I wanted to change my job, I wanted to get the higher package and salary, and I was able to get all through that, right? I was able to achieve everything that I wanted. So this was true until 5 years, 10 years of your career. This was really true. But once you grow beyond that, right, you know that the opportunities are shrinking as you grow in your career, right? And this is true for uh, either you're from a technical path, or you're in the management path, or you're doing anything, right? As you become more senior, the opportunities are less in the market, right? And this is very well known fact to everybody, right? We know that a lot of people change their companies, rise very fast, increase their pay package up to a certain extent, but once they are past certain experiences, let's say 10 years, 12 years, 14 years, then people stay in a company for a longer time, right? They stay for 5 years, 10 years, even longer than that, right? So just because the opportunities are less, and people are not getting calls as they used to get when they were less experienced. So when you are the experienced professional and you want to grow in your career, you want to succeed, then the relationship matters more, right? Relationship matters more than just your hard work. I'm not denying the fact that you should not do your hard work. Hard work is absolutely necessary, right? Hard work will get you noticed. Hard work will keep you relevant, right? Hard work will help you complete your job, deliver your work, right? So the hard work is very important, right? But it is the relationship that will ensure the long term success of your career, long term growth of your career, right? So relationship and networking as are way more important than just your hard work. And from my own experience, I can say that a lot of jobs that I have changed, a lot of opportunities that I have got, a lot of new teams I have gone into, so a lot of things has happened just because I knew somebody, right? I had some friends who were working in different companies. I had some previous colleagues who were working in different organizations, and they referred me to their companies, right? They referred me to their organization, and then I was able to get the interview calls. I was able to join their organizations, right? Just because I knew somebody. The one of the very famous quote goes like that: "Who you know is more important than what you know." And this is true especially when you have grown in your career, you're past a certain experience like 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, right? So your relationship is way more important because your relationship and network gives you more opportunity. It makes you visible, right, to the industry. It makes you visible in within the company, right? If you just focus on your hard work, if you just focus on your hard work, and you can work in silos, right? You can, of course, as an I see lot many people who are working at the senior IC. They're very good at their job, they can get things done, but they work in silos, right? They come to office, they complete their work, they go back, they do not mingle with people, they do not talk, uh, and if they believe that this is a waste of time, I used to think also long back, I used to think I have to be focused on my work. If I come to office, then I have to complete my work. I this talking to people, is not the good use of my time. I used to think that way, but that is not true, right? I tell you, nobody remembers how much work you have completed, what projects you have delivered, how much career growth you have happened. Nobody remembers that, and nobody bonds over that, right? You won't find people who will bond over that, how much project success you have got for the organization. Nobody will bond over that, but people bond over these small things. If you go for a walk, if you go for a tea, if you go for a lunch together, right? If you have a evening snacks together, if you play with them, if you go for outings, if you do a team lunch, right? So all those things create a team bonding, and this is more important than anything else. This create a culture of trust. This creates a bonding between people, right? And people remember these things. Even when you leave the company, you will remember these times, right? And then the team bonding opportunity that you had through all these team lunch, team outing, lunch, teas, all those things that you had, it creates a bonding that lasts forever, right? And this is the network that you built over time. So all I wanted to say here is, as you have grown, and this is very important for mid level professionals, for the senior professionals, and regardless of your seniority level, right? Your relationship is more important, and this is not only comes handy when you're trying to change your job and you're trying to look for new opportunities. This comes handy even within your company, right? If you have a good relationship with people, if you have a good relationship with your colleagues, with your managers, things get easy, right? People don't notice the small things, right? People look past your flaws, right? So building a relationship is very very important, right? And there's also a famous saying goes that nobody wants to work with a genius jerk, right? If you're very genius, if you're the smartest person in the room but you're a jerk, you don't care about people, then nobody would like to work with you, right? This is also true. So relationship is way more important than just doing the hard work, especially if you become a senior professional. uh, you go out, network, meet people, you go out to events, you, even you're working in a certain team, but you go out and meet people from different teams. You talk to different managers, and over time this will create a lot of opportunities for you. If you're going to change your job, if you're going to change your team, if you're going to look out for new opportunities, if you look out for new corporate events, anything of that sort. See, ultimately at the end of the day, we are working with people. You're yeah, and it's not only about the working professionals, but if you're going to do a business, right? You Business is also all about people, right? So, and whenever there are people, the relationship matters, right? How how relationship you have built with them, or how you uh, you know how you come across as a person, how they view you, right? What is their viewpoint about you? All these things matters a lot. So, again, as I said earlier, I'm not denying that hard work is not important. Hard work is still important. It is still relevant to get your job done, to keep you relevant. But relationship will get you more opportunities. It will get you visible. It will make you seen in the industry. It will get you lot of things which you cannot find yourself, right? So go out, build a relationship, be open to going to new events, be open to meeting with people. I understand this is not easy for especially for tech professionals who are working as a coder, uh, you know a programmer, or working with especially with the techie guys, right? This is not easy. We all are introvert people, right? And it takes a lot of energy from our side to really go out, come out of ourself, meet people. And most of the very smart people I have seen, they are introvert, and they are socially awkward. But still, this takes a lot of skills to develop our people skill, and it really helps. It compounds over time. It compounds over time, and a lot of my mindset has changed, right? As I said earlier, I used to optimize for time, I used to optimize for work, I used to optimize uh, for a lot of things, and I used to believe that these things are waste of time. But Nothing could be farther than the truth, right? These things are absolutely important, right? And as I said, I have got lot of opportunities, lot of new projects just because I knew somebody, right? So from my own experience, I would say, be open to meeting new people, be open to going out to new events, be participate, be open, volunteer for something, and then you will build a great network, and these networks over time will help you a lot, grow in your career, and be relevant for long term success for your career.